Hi, it's Linda at creativeplr.com. And so it may be summer vacation, but school is starting. And one thing that sells all year round, even on the holidays, is color by number pages. And I wanted to show you a great way to do a color by number page. Easy, quick, and it's kind of fun. Color by numbers are a great learning tool. They not only help the kids develop eye-hand coordination, but they also teach their colors and their numbers. So it's a great tool for, at-home learning. It's a great tool when they're in school. So whether you're a parent, you're selling designs, or you're a teacher creating designs, this works great for all of those topics. So I'm in Photopea because it's free, and I do like free. I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to say New. And I've created an 8.5 by 11, but of course adjust that if you're working with different dimensions. I want 300 pixels, and I'm going to say Create. And now that I've got a big white background, I'm ready to get my type tool on there. And I told you this was going to be easy. So I go to a type tool, and I want a big letter. But you'll notice that it's putting the letter down there. So I want the letter in the center. And sometimes you're going to have to experiment with these fonts. I've already experimented with a few. These really blocky fonts, that's what I want. I want something that's big and block with a big area for coloring. And my favorite number is 5. And I'm going to put a 5 in there. And that font looks pretty good. But I am going to move it down. And once you move it down and you get adjusted, you could kind of do that. I want it to cover most of the page. I left a little margin around the outside if you're printing it. Now, this doesn't look like much. You're probably thinking there's really nothing to color there. But I'm going to go over to Pixabay now. Pixabay is free as well. And so you want to look for all over coloring patterns, and then at the top that you can go up here and you can say size. It doesn't really matter the size, but I did tell it I wanted black and white. Otherwise you get some crazy things. And if we're doing these for a little bit older kids, then a pattern like this would work really great. But if you're doing it for younger kids, you want a simpler pattern. And this looks good. This is a sea animal. I'm going to download it. Doesn't matter what size. And then I'm going to go back up to Photopea, and I am going to open and place. And then I'm going to find that coloring pattern. I think it was this one. So I've placed my pattern. Doesn't look like much, and I'm going to go over. And this layer is highlighted. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to say Clipping Mask. Now, it still doesn't look like much. Doesn't even look like a 5. I'm going to go and highlight the layer that my 5 is on, right-click, go to Blending Options, and I'm going to click on Stroke. And maybe I want something a little heavier than a 3, because that's what it's set for now. We don't want something really big. We want black, and so let me just put in a 10 here. That is so much better. And now you can download this and kids can color, and you can say this is a 5. You could do this for all of the numbers, 1 to 20, make a whole pack of them. And kids are learning to color by number. Little twist on that color by number. But coming later in the week, I'm going to show you exactly how to make a color by number page, an actual design here that you're going to add numbers to, and there's several ways to do this, and you can decide which way you like. But until then, keep creating. I hope you've enjoyed this. Subscribe for more tips on creating products to sell.